Disclaimer. This video is created for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Peace and awaken, family. Welcome to the Higher Zone. Today on the menu, we got some mind-bending, mysterious TikToks that at least don't want you to see. Before we get into that, I'd like to let you know I finally unlocked my memberships, so you guys can definitely join the family, join the memberships. I got some cool perks for you guys. I definitely got some cool perks for you guys. And I got a lot of stuff that's coming. Everything I'll be creating will have frequency tone to build you up, not break you down. With that being said, family, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for every time I drop. You get to be rocking out with me. Let's jump into these videos.
Okay guys, breaking news. There has just been not one, not two, but 3 mass shootings in the United States. I never thought we'd be doing 3 in the same video. The first is at a Mormon church in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Now, we don't know the shooter's identity or motive yet, but they are reportedly down. There are also multiple victims, which do also include children, and the church that it happened at is now on fire and burning down. The second mass shooting happened in North Carolina after a 40-year-old man pulled up to a waterfront bar on a boat and opened fire. He killed 3 people and he injured 8 more, most of which were just people on holiday. The man has been identified as Nigel Edge. He's been charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder, and police say that the attack was highly premeditated. Now, the third, all of which happened within about 14 hours of each other, was at the largest casino in Texas. A man opened fire at a number of people, killing 2, and 5 others had to be airlifted to hospital. The gunman fled the scene, but now police say that they do have someone in custody. Now, according to the Gun Violence Archive, there has now been 320 mass shootings in the U.S. this year alone.
Zone family, that is crazy. I'm hoping everybody in a Zone family is protected and safe. We have some crazy people out in this world. In fact, I think that MK Ultra is activated. All these sleeping cells are waking up. How we have 3 mass shootings in one day? Make it make sense. Comment down below, though.
Not even Bonnie and Clyde was moving his vicinity. They met on an app. Well, actually, he kind of just coerced her, but they met on Hinge/Tinder. He's like, oh yeah, come pull up, pick me up. She get there, bro get in the car. Oh yeah, can we head to the bank real quick? She's like, oh yeah, for sure. She pull up. He's like, oh yeah, you just stay in the car. I'm gonna be right back. Some go in there, stick the shit up with an antique pistol. Like, get your fucking hands on the ground, dickheads. Take the money, get back in the car, act like nothing happened. She, oh, what'd you do? Yeah, I just robbed the spot. Huh? The fuck? It's our first date. Now they both in prison. Like, did you not think she was gonna snitch on you? Your first date? Where it's like, she don't even know you like that. Or did you think like, okay, I'm gonna rob it and then just disappear and then I'm gonna give all of my information from the dating app that I signed up on? I don't know. Clearly, you must have been on the small bus. You know what I'm saying? Probably got some extra time on your test. You're just rewriting history now, because now the Battle of Wounded Knee, see what they used to call it, is the Wounded Knee Massacre, because that's what we did as Americans to the Native American people. But now, oh wait, they need to keep their medals. Medal of Honor. You get a Medal of Honor for massacring people? You need to take their weapons. So you get them in this basin, and all right, let's go over there, get their shit, and then, you know, they not gonna be no problem because we got guns, they don't got nothing no more. And then a shot rang off. We don't know which side shot first. Obviously, white people say they shot, Native Americans are like, well, y'all shot. But as soon as the shot went off, they was like, oh, well, let's just open fire. They turned the cannons on these niggas. Fuck! 250 people died out of 350 Native Americans. Mostly women and children. So most time when you do women and children, it's immediately like, oh, wait, nah, that was in bad taste. That's probably a massacre. It's not going to be looked at as good. But as you can see, we're just like, you know what? Fuck all that. Some of us died too, even though in the history books, they said most likely it was friendly fire because we was just sitting down there aiming at nothing, shooting a barrel of fish, basically. And now we're just like, you know what? Fuck all that. They were courageously shooting people in an open field. Well, next thing you know, they're going to be like, well, Tulsa, that wasn't a massacre. Black people, you should have seen, they were like trying to do their own thing. Just so we all know their playbook, this is their new talking piece. This is who they want young America to get behind. It's just like, you guys are so fucking stupid. First off, putting them on TV within 1 hour, of Charlie Kirk being shot and him saying, I can't wait to carry on the torch. It's just like, oh my God. Do you think we all stupid? This is the internet. There's 1 million people. We all detectives. As soon as some shit happens, like, hold on, let's do some research. You motherfuckers don't be thinking at all. This motherfucker is not going to carry no torch. He's not like that. Some people don't have that persona. He's not Charlie Kirk. Fucking
These first 2 clips, on fire. On fire. This is what the world is projecting right now. First of all, dude definitely was on a short bus. How you go on a first date with somebody, you ask them to drop you off at the bank and you stick it up? Oh my God. Oh my God, chat. You can't make this up. We have some evil walking around in this world. Evil.
Security and ICE are launching Operation Midway Blitz. This is reportedly a large operation outside the scope of the ongoing one and pre-National Guard. They are rolling out in force right now. This dropped 5 hours ago, and at this point in time, they probably have teams already out and about. Feel free to tag in here, send videos to me through my DMs about anything going on. I will keep reporting and updating as things come in. Y'all, this is real. Y'all, I'm not just some random nobody. My name's Andy. I report on this stuff. I've been covering it for the last week and a half. You can go 3-5 videos back on my channel and see one with 300,000 views of me talking about exactly this. Right now, national media outlets are reporting increased confusion and anxiety over federal deployment of National Guard troops. This is almost definitely preparation for them to do the flood of National Guard troops into Chicago. We've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. You can literally look at any of the last 10 videos on my channel. They're almost all about exactly this. My last video, my very last video, is talking about how they use this with the loopholes in the 14th and 13th Amendment to abduct black people and put them to work in agricultural facilities against their will. There's a word for it. Can't think of it right now, though. I have more updates coming. I'm doing all the research right now in major media and on-the-ground sources. I will report back. I don't want to fearmonger. I'll use reputable sources, but y'all, this is happening right now. If you need to get in touch with me or any of my team, reach out through DM. You'll also see a bunch of people tagged in the comments. Get in touch with one of them if you need to. Either way, if you need help, we're here. If you have information, send it my way. I love y'all. And y'all, on a personal note, I do this for free. I do this for 60, 80, 100 hours a week a few weeks back. If you want to help me out, I don't get paid. I'm donation only. If you want to help me out, please consider subscribing to my subscription option. There's a button right down there. If not, no worries, don't. But if you want to help, it helps a lot. I love y'all. Thanks.
Pay attention to what's going on and just don't believe everything. Question everything, Zone family. Don't believe in anything.
Yeah. Yo, there's a rat moving around. Look at these niggas. They got the choppers out. Whoa.
This not even Chicago, this New York.
Hey, you gotta be clean.
Let's pay attention, people.
Hey, congratulations on that MTA, man. Word, man. Love you, my nigga. There they go, there they go, there they go. Oh shit, oh shit. Fuck. Run, run.
And now, more than 200 violent rioters were at a Chicago ICE facility chanting, "Arrest ICE, shoot ICE."
This is what it looks like. The coalition, the Rainbow Coalition. Of everybody coming together to stand up against this oppressor that continues to destroy family.
At least one had a gun. We've seen this before. We saw it in Portland and with the LA riots. These are not peaceful protests.
What democracy looks like. Show them what democracy looks like. Show them what democracy looks like.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
What the fuck are you saying, idiot? Can't fucking hear you. Okay?
There they go, there they go, there they go.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck! Run! Run! She's right there, she's right there, she's right there. Run in, right here!
Oh, they're not playing. Oh! Motherfuckers. Ah, take it. Ah.
ICE is back outside. It seemed like everybody was peaceful till they opened up them gates.
Now that people are trying to block ICE from leaving this place.
Shame on you!
This is how the charity works. What you're about to watch is a suspected ICE raid, human trafficking ring raid, drug bust here on the streets of Minneapolis, and this is footage I've never seen before and live, raw footage from the streets of Minneapolis. This could cause something similar to 2020 here on the streets of Minneapolis. I'll speak no more and get into the video. What, is it an ICE raid over there?
Oh yeah, big one.
Oh shoot. I don't know what just happened here. We have an ICE raid. Just broke loose here in Minnesota. What just happened?
They just pepperballed everything.
For what?
I don't fucking know. I don't want to talk to you. Because they're kids.
What just happened?
They just stole people. They just fucking kidnapped people and they drove away. They gave no warrants. They gave no badge numbers. They gave no names. They said, I don't have a name when we asked. And then they fucking threw someone on the ground and took him too. And then, in the midst of all that, they shot tear gas with us. We are in the worst AQI that I've seen in my lifetime in this city. And you know who the main contributor to climate change is? The fucking American military-industrial complex. And what do? They come out here, they have the audacity to kidnap our neighbors and then to shoot us with tear gas when we decline to consent. Fuck them!
So was that just an ICE raid that took place?
What'd you say?
Was that just an ICE raid that took place?
Yes.
How many people did they take?
I don't know. I saw one, and I think more were taken before I arrived, but I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Someone get that to the news.
Seriously. This is so fucked up.
The police also started tear gas and pepper spraying the people. You have FBI here in camouflage up here. Have a car right here as well. I don't know how many people they just took, but I was just literally driving and hopped out of the car and this happened.
Our streets! Whole streets! 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 Our streets! Whole streets!
Yo, don't fucking touch her.
Alright, then we have people here pushing the cops right here. And now they took them.
Fuck you! We need your fucking protection from these guys. There's a kid in your cell. Help us!
What's going on?
It's getting crazy out here. It's getting super crazy out here. If anybody in the Zone family participate in these soirees, y'all need to really pay attention and be aware. Oh, he got him in a full Nelson.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, what the fuck?
It's not even hot anymore. It's not even hot. And people acting like it's 100 degrees outside.
He kicking on that dough. He kicking on that door.
Oh man, yo chat, listen, the dog just protecting its owner. The dog is doing what's right. You cannot be mad at the dog. The dog is just holding it down like it's supposed to. Let's keep it moving.
License and registration? Alright, can you get out of the car so I can check your car?
Okay.
Can you get out of the car so I can check your car? Like, can you step out, please? Alright, everything's good. You can go home. Your car's good. You can go home. What? No, go home.
Damn, Papito.
No, go home.
Papito said, fuck it.
No, go home. Ir a pa la casa. Puedes ir.
¿A mi casa?
Yes.
¿Mi casa?
House, yes. You can go home.
Zone family, you know when people are tired. You can see the tiredness. It's like, F it. Just take me, do what you gotta do. He didn't even resist or try to run. That's when you know people are tired. We need some change in this world, bro. We really need some change. Comment down below.
It's right here.
Yeah, so go on.
Back up.
You better go on.
Back up.
Oh, she got the stick in her hand.
Somebody's up here. Where's that mom? Bro, you about to get shot, bro. You about to get shot, bro. You better back up. Back up. Back up. Crazy, crazy. Hey, come here.
Bro, a nut. Oh.
Give me your hand. Come on, Bob. Everybody tripping. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Somebody ain't going home to eat dinner tonight. Nope, cause he a whole nut. He's charging at the lady with her kids. What are you doing, bro? You almost got boomed. I know that much. You almost got cleared.
Y'all, you can't make this shit up. There's been another incident at a church where somebody came in and started shooting. And then, as you see on the picture, they lit the church on fire too. Multiple people has been hit. This is the Latter-day Saints Church in Michigan, y'all. What's going on? What is really going on? So they said the dude walked in and just started opening fire on any and everybody he seen. And you had people trying to escape. And that's when the shit caught on fire. So they did say the shooter is down. But that didn't stop him from opening up rounds on 6 to 8 people. And it's unclear if any of them either survived or was unalived. I'm gonna let y'all know. We just gotta understand that this shit ain't right, fool. Something is going on, bruh. Why are so many churches being targeted? I just gotta know.
Working in conjunction with the federal, state, local authorities. I was asked by Grambling Township, where the scene is active, to put this message out to the community.
Shit crazy.
That there is a more active threat. The shooter is down. We do have multiple victims. The entire church is on fire, and we're working with fire and all those things that happen during active shooter training. This is
It's gonna get real spicy, people. Real spicy. Not to even forget to mention about these hurricanes that's coming in. So we about to have no power pretty soon and lack of food.
See that 70-some-year-old man who was gifted like over $100,000 by this YouTuber?
Curtis, I got $100,000 for you.
And later on, he was robbed, hog-tied, tied up, put in a truck. They set that motherfucker on fire and had his wife over hostage at the house because they wanted this money. Girl, y'all, it's been a whole update to the case. Tell me why it was his family. A lot of people speculating. I was speculating too, but I wasn't on the update.
Roland Terrell Chapman, the victim's nephew, Laker Lopez Martinez, Aisha Ann Stroman, Daniquia Janice Stroman, who investigators say may also be a relative, and Kenneth Paul Anderson.
It was his own motherfucking family who robbed him, tied him up, left him for dead. But that old OG, he kept it solid. He didn't tell nothing. He made the police them do their motherfucking job. It was his own nephew, one of the nephews, and some other folk. One of the people was locked up in jail. So what happened was, when he got the money, one of the cousins and nephew, whoever it was, they got a call from a jail, called him and was telling the buddy, like, yeah, did you know such and such got $100,000? Like, yeah, and he got a car and everything. That shit went viral. Oh, he got the bag. But it was like, yeah, twin, it's time to come out of retirement, baby. We about to get this bag. We gonna rob him. So the girl, Lopez Martinez, she called him. She went to his home or called him, whatever she did. She went over there and she told him, she said, oh, somebody stole my car. I need your help. So she asked him to come pick her up and ride her somewhere. And he went and picked her up and they drove. She pulled over and a whole bunch of niggas came and abducted him. They had AKs and everything. Threw his shirt up over his head and told him, yeah, we about to hit the ATMs. You finna tell us this pin and we gonna get this money. Another one of the dudes, they done went over there to the man's house and held her hostage too. Told my son, you need to give us the code to the safe. We want the safe. They wanted that safe. Baby, they made that man drive around from ATM to ATM and withdraw money. Had him thinking he was gonna still be living. And you know he recognized their voices. We know that. Police got their ass on camera. They got a bunch of their ass on camera. Then, after they did all that, they gonna go over there to have him tied up, put his ass in his own car and set it ablaze. Luckily, it was people around, called the police, and they went over there, burned it out, sent him to the hospital, you know, all that, but he was survived because he had Jesus. He really did have Jesus. He got an angel looking over him. Whatever angel looking over him, kudos to you. Man, when the police went to them dumbass criminals' homes, they still had the firearms, the money, the safe, everything. So it's gonna be a shut and tied case. I hope don't ever get out. So whoever was in jail locked up bragging, your family coming with you too, boo. But don't nobody want no family like that. That was a horrible ass family. I feel for him, and condolences go out to you, sir, for having that horrible ass, raggedy ass family. Shame.
You can't make this up, bro. We just had this man in one of our videos. Him, his grandkids, and his own family went and did him dirty.
That you said, and it was all a lie. Amber alert that went out for a 17-year-old out in Florida. Now, he did text his mom and tell her that he was shot, he was kidnapped by 4 Hispanics. So the police is out trying to go find him, you know, do their job. So they did find his white work truck. Y'all, they found all his belongings in there. Even his phone. And y'all want to know what's even more crazy? They said that they allegedly found blood in there, his own blood. Now they went to go track down his last whereabouts. Y'all, why the fuck the last place he was seen at was at Walmart buying camping supplies and a bike? Now they end up figuring out this was a lie. And they also caught his ass. Now ain't no telling why he did this lame ass shit. This is crazy. And you know I'm gonna say it from the chest. But I mean, damn. For them to move and act this fast for a 17-year-old and never them kids, cause he lied about it being 4 Hispanics. The fact that what's going on for the Hispanics right now, and you gonna lie on them? Nah, that ain't cool. His ass need to go to jail. Because all it takes for them to see 4 Hispanics just being around and they just want to goddamn tackle them and see what they do. And they can just be doing their own thing. But it's because somebody just lied on them. The fact that he know they gonna try to send him away? Come on, man. This is not acceptable, y'all. And I don't know why they ain't put no face on it.
Lock him up, okay? Lock his ass up. That's all I have to say. Lock his ass up. Lock him up.
It's something that's going on around, right? They said the unks versus the YNs, right? The unks said they gonna fuck y'all up. How y'all feel about that? No weapons, no, they said no weapons, only hands. How y'all feel about that?
We getting our ass whooped. I
ain't gonna fuck y'all up.
Nah, they been using their hands.
Nah, I ain't gonna. Wait, hold on. Wait, what you think?
I ain't gonna lie, the UX is gonna fuck us up. They do got that. I ain't gonna lie, they got us on that. They got us on that.
Okay, how you feel? Hold on, what you say? You heard them. They said the UNCs versus the YNs, right? The UNCs said they gonna fuck the YNs up. How you feel about that? They gonna beat the UNCs up? Goofy. They said no weapons, just hands. Breaking one off? Say like one of those? UNCs versus the YNs. No weapons, just hands. Y'all think y'all gonna win?
YNs, what is it?
Meaning
young niggas.
The young niggas.
The youngins.
Okay, the young cats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That with the things on their head and they wild for, they do bad shit for no reason, for clout.
Right.
YNs.
Of course we gonna win. We already made it to the age, the golden age.
Okay.
They gotta make it to where we at.
Respect, and it's not happening.
In fact, they only battling themselves.
Okay.
They fighting themselves.
So one of them throw you in the dope like this. What you gonna do?
My man gonna get him.
Say no more. Say no more. The UNCs versus the YNs, right?
How you the YNs gonna take it home, you heard?
Okay, so y'all gonna fuck them up.
For sure.
Say no more.
Fucking with us at all.
Say no more. You in the Uber? Yeah. Yo, it's something that's going on. They say the UNCs versus the YNs. They said the UNCs will fuck the YNs up. How you feel about that?
Nah, YNs can't fight.
The only reason the UNCs gonna win, because the YNs can't fight. Okay, the YNs can't fight. They said no weapons, no hands, or nothing. So you'll fuck the YNs up? Types.
What are you? You a YN?
Nah, I think I'm in the gap. Yeah, respectfully. I'm in the gap though, but I respect that. I appreciate that, huh?
You know I fight?
Me? Yeah. It's easy to talk about it. There's 145 right there. Look, there's something going on in the net, right? They're saying the UNCs versus the YNs. The UNCs said they'll fuck y'all up. Talk about put hands on y'all. How y'all feel about that?
Crazy as hell, Walt. We play shit.
Okay. So what you going? They said no weapons or none of that. You gotta fight with your hands.
How we gonna put y'all out? How we gonna get right?
Okay. It get like that.
Y'all off them cigarettes, we gonna crush y'all.
Okay.
Let them be drunk.
The YNs versus the UNCs. Who's gonna win? Comment down below, chat.
This nigga crazy. Where you walking to? Where you walking to? What you off?
Oh, fuck, dude.
What you off?
There you are.
Huh?
You got going.
What the fuck you off? Look, this nigga in the middle of the street. Walking. Look at this nigga. This nigga in the middle of the fucking street. Yo, he tripping. This nigga tripping. What the hell? He dancing. Yo, what the hell? Oh,
Zone family, what is your man on? Like he's falling, he's getting up, he's leaned back. Yeah, we know what he on. And he also look like the midget from Game of Thrones. This world is crazy.
Chat, it's crazy as hell, man. Y'all see that video I just posted? There is literally no cars, no people in residence here anymore. ICE was here yesterday and got everybody out. Look at the windows, they got them all up. They got everybody out of here, chat. This was a full Hispanic community. Every person that lived in these houses were of Hispanic descent, and they are not here anymore. That is so crazy.
ICE is definitely back outside. There's a lot happening, people. Pay attention and be aware, please.
hey. ICE just freaking dope.
Well, boys, I fucking censor a little too fucking hard, but this is not good. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Arizona flooded. I didn't even notice till I got on TikTok because the news definitely wasn't promoting this. And if it's the news promoting it, it's the local news for them. You have to really rely on social media just to know what's going on.
Damn, brand new cars. Look at that. This is the worst I've ever seen it in my life.
Bye-bye. We gotta go back. We're done. We're gonna die.
That was just a downpour. Imagine if it rained for hours and hours. That whole city would have been underwater. You hear me? The whole city. So imagine when these hurricanes start rolling in. We are in trouble because it seems like the sewage system is messed up everywhere in the United States. A little rain and it floods.
What if I told you Haiti's scariest creature makes Hollywood werewolves look like pets? Follow now because here are the 5 terrifying truths about the Lougarou. Truth number 5. By day, they look just like us, a neighbor, a cousin, even the person sitting next to you right now. But at night, the monster comes alive. Truth number 4. The Lougarou doesn't just prowl like a wolf, it sheds its skin, folds it neatly, and transforms into a ball of fire, flying through the night sky. Truth number 3. Unlike the European werewolf, the Lougarou doesn't hunt animals. It craves blood. And the stories say its favorite victims are children sleeping in their beds. Truth number 2. There is only one way to stop it. If you find the skin it left behind and rub it with salt, the Lougarou can never put it back on. When the sun rises, it dies. Truth number 1. This isn't just a folktale. In the Haitian countryside, families still whisper about Lougarous in the dark. Some say they've seen the fire streaking across the sky. Others say Lougarous are tied to secret pacts with the devil. So I'll ask you, is the Lougarou just a scary story? Or proof that evil can wear any face? Drop a comment if you believe, and follow for more Haitian folklore they never told you in school.
The Lougarou ain't nothing to be playing around with. Take it from me. You don't want to mess with no damn Lougarou. You be nice to the elders. You be nice to people, period. Because if you be rude to people, you might just get a visit.
For days, I have been in a huge rabbit hole with the paranormal Chicago lore. Why am I just finding out about this underground city or whatever called Lower Wacker? And they have like Lower Wacker, then they have Lower Wacker. Let me tell it, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like the Ninth Circle, like it's legit hell on earth. And then we hearing about gargoyles and mermaids in Chicago. I am not gonna lie. It's this female on here, her name is like Cat G. I've been in a rabbit hole with her videos. Like, she's talking about mermaids and everything, the gnomes. It is actually creepy. But she had a story about when she actually almost got stuck in Lower Wacker. How when she went down there, the farther you go, the darker it get. And it's like tunnel people or whatever that lives down there. And some people go down to Lower Wacker and they never come back up. Like, it's legit a whole city. Like, they call it Gotham City. Like, bro, this can be a whole movie. Like, this sounds crazy. Like, they said it's legit people that live down there, like, weird people. But yeah, and then we're hearing stories about the gargoyle statues in Chicago becoming to life and moving. You be seeing them fly on a building. Mermaids by the Navy Pier. Chicago, what is really going on over there? Like, I never knew about this. But they say like Chicago really like dang near worse than New Orleans. But yeah, Lower Wacker, I live 4 hours away from Chicago. I want to go see this for myself. They said you legit don't have no phone service down there or nothing. Like, you just go down there and it's dead. And if some people get lost in there because the GPS don't work, like, it's hard to find your way out. And they said a lot of evil and demonic stuff happened down in Lower Wacker. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is very interesting. I've been watching these videos every night about Chicago. Who would ever know that Chicago? I mean, a lot of stuff happens. A lot of people get unalived in Chicago. It's a lot of violence. But I'm not gonna lie, I did not know it was this bad with paranormal activity in Chicago, y'all. Let me know in the comments if you knew about Lower Wacker or the Gargoyles or the mermaids in Chicago.
Zone family, this is my first time learning about Lower Wacker. I actually jumped down a rabbit hole, and I'm including you guys with me. So that video you just seen, that's my first time seeing it. So we jumping down this rabbit hole together. Let's keep it moving.
I seen somebody in my comments talking about Lower Wacker. Oh baby, paranormal Chicago story time coming at you again. One thing for sure and two things for certain. Don't play around with Lower Wacker. Don't you play around with Lower Wacker. Your ass will come up out of somewhere. You will be in a whole nother state fucking around with Lower Wacker. And for people who think that I'm over-exaggerated, I'm not over-exaggerated. It's the regular street, Lower Wacker, and Lower Wacker. That's where all the service tunnels for all the government officials is. Like, a lot of people don't realize it's tunnels and shit that lead in and out of Chicago for all the government officials to get in and out safely if anything was to happen. The only reason why I was down there is because I was driving for Uber, and Uber sent me down that road. Now, I know better. I know better. I shouldn't have went down there. First and foremost, nothing works in Lower Wacker. Your cell phone doesn't work. Your GPS doesn't work. If you thought you were smart and you were going to use a compass, guess what? It doesn't fucking work. And if nothing else that I say actually alarms you, that should alarm you. A compass that works off the natural magnetic field of the earth doesn't work in Lower Wacker. It's a portal to hell. It's a portal to hell. Anywhoosie, I make this turn, go down to Lower Wacker. I know I shouldn't have, but you know what? Fuck it. Unfortunately, my GPS starts to wig the fuck out. I make a wrong turn. After this wrong turn, it felt like I went maybe like 100 yards, and then we went down again. This is where I stopped because it is pitch black, okay? The darkness is so heavy that I can't see 20 feet past my headlights. I'm sitting up here with my phone all around the car trying to see if I could catch a signal somewhere. I finally get one bar. I'm sending out a text message. Before I press send, I hear a growl coming from the back of my car. Ice is running down my spine at this point. I can't move. I just look out to my rearview mirror and I don't see anything. I look to the side mirrors. I don't see anything, but I can hear it. I can hear it growling. It's not a growl like, it's like it's breathing in. The hairs all over my body is standing on you. The radio, get the freaking the fuck out. The growling sound is now on the passenger side of my car and it's moving. Like, I can hear it coming from the trunk, and now it's back by the back passenger door, and now it's on the side of me. When I tell you my foot put that pedal to the motherfucking metal, bitch, I was out of there. I did a couple of turns and went straight, and I came up a ramp, and the next thing you know, I was on the other side of the merchandise mart. Hear me out. I went into Lower Wacker, back by Navy Pier. How in the fuck did I get way on the other side of the river by the merchandise mart? I shot up and I went through a fucking intersection. The light was red. The police, whoop, he pulled me over. I'm shaking, and I'm crying. He's shooken by seeing how shook up I am. He like, are you okay? I can't fucking talk. I'm ugly crying. I'm not okay. He looked back. He said, baby, were you in Lower Wacker? Turn the car off and take a deep breath, baby girl. It's gonna be okay. You got out. Baby, when I tell you, I was balling. Oh, Lord. When I finally calmed down, I told that man what happened. That man said, you came in contact with a gargoyle. What? I asked that man, I said, you mean like the gargoyles that's on top of the Harold Washington Library? Those type of gargoyles? He said, yeah. That little cartoon TV show, that's about here. We got gargoyles for real. When I was a little girl, I promise you, I promise you, we went to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I am standing down there, and I looked up at the top of the Harold Washington Library. When I tell you, one of them gargoyle statues, the head turned and the wings settled down. Well, I got to crying my ass. My mama swore up and down I had too much of an overactive imagination. Well, that police officer just let me know it ain't overact.
Lower Wacker. If you ain't know about Lower Wacker, now you do. I'm still gonna jump down that rabbit hole. Cause I still feel like it's more stories about Lower Wacker. Down to the lower Wacker, government officials use Lower Wacker to move around. Comment down below. That's a rabbit hole.
I got a call one night and dispatch told me saying this lady wanted a police officer and she needed assistance to chase off an individual. I was like, did she say who the individual was? Did she give a name? What's he wearing? Is it her nephew, her grandson? Because it was an elderly lady, and they said, you might want to talk to the reporting party. And they gave me her name, where she lived at. She lived in the outskirts of St. Carlos. Darren, you know that road? They call it Route 6.
Yeah,
where,
yeah. Is it the
can't think.
back
Skill
road from
Center.
the?
Where Skill Center is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On
Yeah,
that
yeah,
road.
yeah. Huh.
On that road. She lives right there. And it's like one of the houses just out in the middle of nowhere. And luckily, she's one of those people that got a headlight or the lamppost.
Yeah.
Street lights.
Yeah. And so I get to the house. I go and knock on the door, and there's like a little old lady opens the door, and I told her, "Say, St. Carlos Police, did you call for an officer?" And she says, "Yes." I said, "I need help. I need you to chase it away." And I said, "Is something inside the house?" She said, "No, it's on top." I said, "What do you mean it's on top?" "It's on the roof." And I said, "Okay." And so, is it a bird? Or he said, "It's like a bird, but you won't believe me if I told you." And I said, I told her, I'm used to getting those calls. I'm one of those officers that get those crazy calls like that. And then she tells me, "It's a gargoyle." I just like stopped and I was like, "What?" And she said, "There's a gargoyle climb on."
I'm sure he don't get those calls. He definitely don't get no gargoyle calls. He probably was shook and he ain't want no parts of it after that. Comment down below what y'all thought about that, family.
I want to see some scary shit. This happened shortly after my grandmother passed away. About a week after her passing, we went to my cousin's house to play games, and her favorite soda started moving on its own. That is my cousin in the background going off. We were all kind of like taken aback. None of us took off running. None of us were scared because we could feel her presence there. Pay attention, like look at it. It's crazy work. So yeah, it's always some type of spiritual, paranormal stuff surrounded by a lot of us in my family because, the old folks would say they have gifts or they have a veil over their eyes. A lot of us do. And if you are not a believer, I really don't know what to tell you, but really the paranormal stuff helps to know that when we pass away, we go somewhere else, baby. We don't just leave here. We transform.
Zone family, I think that was amazing. That was their grandmother actually communicating with them. That's why they wasn't bothered. Why be bothered? And if you know what's around you, she's there to protect you. Protect y'all. Y'all did see the cam move, right? There was no strings, no nothing like that. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about that clip.
Come make some fried bread with me. So you put that in like so. Today we're having fried bread and scrambled egg. So let that sizzle away, guys. Let that sizzle away. So yes, that's done. In with the eggs now. Bubbling nice away. And you want your eggs looking like this, people. That's one egg done, one to go. Oh, a little bit of shell. And dinner is served. Delicious, people.
Chat. Zone family. Did she see that mold on the bread or not? That mold was saying, hello, hello. Did she see that mold screaming at her? That is diabolical. She literally fried the crap out that mold. She fried that mold down to the gristle, okay? And made greasy eggs. Comment down below, because that was diabolical.
Y'all pray for us. We on our way to the hospital. My girl uterus just fell out in the middle of church. Like she was shouting and her uterus fell out. We on the way to the hospital now. Thank you, God, for her being okay. But she in the ambulance up there. I ain't never seen that in my life. Her whole uterus just fell out. It was so nasty, y'all. It was just, I can't believe it was just uterus all over the church floor. Like, I can't believe that nasty shit. This bitch uterus, I mean, y'all almost at the hospital now. We pulling in, y'all. Y'all, I'm at the emergency room now. I'm finna call her mama and them, let her know what's going on. I'm finna call my side bitch, let her know I can't make it tonight, cause I'm gonna be at the hospital with this no uterus having ass woman. Man, I'm glad she okay, but man, I can't believe her uterus fell out in front of the pastor and everybody at that damn church, y'all. This shit pitiful. She shouldn't have been fucking so much when she was young. This pitiful. Whole uterus is on the
Zone family, I do not know everything, okay? Is that really a thing? Like, really? Like, seriously? What he just said, is that really a thing? Please, school me. Please let me know down in the comments. Because I don't know if he was trolling or I don't know if he was trolling or he was being for real. Please comment down below. Enlighten me on this situation.
Yo, nobody gonna talk about how it's been 114 days and Derrick Groves is still out on the run in 2025 with satellite capturing and all this.
Word.
Derrick Groves is out, bro. He has not been caught. The only person at all that has not been caught. This nigga's the MVP. The MVP, the GOAT, all that.
No cap. No cap at all.
There's always something going on, whether it's a recall or some type of contamination. We were just talking about the pigs in California with the blue meat, the flesh, and the fat. Now we're also talking about the fact that in Florida, there's a dairy farm that was selling raw milk, and this lady said that she tragically lost her unborn child. So now she's suing the dairy farm. Now Walmart just came out. They came out with an article today about Walmart having recalls in over 13 states of their raw frozen shrimp that came out of Indonesia because they found radioactive contamination. They found this thing called cesium-137, which is a radioactive isotope, and they say that this is a byproduct of nuclear reactions, including nuclear bombs, testing, reactor operations, and accidents, and it's widespread around the world with trace amounts found in the environment. But they're also saying that, oh, this is just a potential health concern. A potential is enough. That's more than enough. And there's this guy, David Schaffner, who is from Rutgers University. He said that the risk from the recalled shrimp is quite low, but low doesn't mean it's non-existent. So if you're purchasing raw shrimp and frozen shrimp, especially from like places like Walmart, please go ahead and do your research. Be safe out there and just check on the recalls on a regular basis. Check on the food, because every day there's just always something that comes up, whether it's like metals, heavy metals, something in the fish, some type of mercury. always something going on. It feels like we can barely control what we're intaking because there's always something just wrong with the food. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you've heard about this or any of these topics. If you haven't, save this video, go look into it, come back, share your thoughts. Per usual, I can't confirm or deny that, just going based off what I see online. So this is all alleged, but please do your research and stay safe out there. Be careful with what you're consuming. Like, follow, stay for some more tea. I'll be back with more updates.
I believe if you buying meat from Walmart and you feeding it to your family, yeah, you should go to jail.
Bro, something's going down in Cleveland at the airport. Listen, I've been tagged in this video 25 zillion times about this fucking demon at the Cleveland airport on the fucking speaker. And the airport is trying to make light of it, talking about, can someone exercise our speaker system? No, but we can exercise the actual demon. The actual demon that's there, maybe. Here's the video. I'll come back at the end. Stop playing with me. No, I don't trust airports. I don't trust airports. Ever since I seen 2016, I was at that Denver airport. Lucifer with the fucking blood. No, it doesn't sit right with me. People have been reporting portals popping up at airports. Remember a couple months ago, that girl came in with that letter. She was pleading to the authorities because her kid had been kidnapped. No one took her seriously. And then next thing you know, we had a grid shut down. It's insane. I don't like it. I don't like it. But also, Cleveland, while I have you, is everything okay? Because not just Satan on the speaker at the airport, they also have spotted ships in the sky in Cleveland. Of course, I'll show you the video. I'll come back at the end.
They're here. The UFOs are in Cleveland. What the fuck? UFOs, the whole fleet is here. Look at this. If I see laser beams shooting down there, we out of here. I'm going to the house race. They're going to get a helicopter. Where are they coming from? They're going to get the helicopter first. The whole city.
There's always a helicopter at the scene, isn't it? Hey, I'm just saying, it's pattern recognition. Someone in the comments of that video said, well, wasn't there a lantern fest going on? Wasn't those lanterns? I keep telling you, it doesn't matter if there was a lantern show the same day. You know why? Because they use things like that as the cover for the ships. Been telling you that for years. And I'm telling you now, doesn't matter. Oh, there's Falcon 9 did a launch that day. So, doesn't matter. They use that shit to say, oh, that's what that was. There was a Falcon 9 rocket launch today. So what I'm seeing is that. Oh, no. Everybody calm down. Everybody back up. There was a lantern show today. Oh, so that's what that was. Use your own discernment, like the gentleman in this video said. He said it exactly. No. Trust your instincts. Trust them. But yeah, Cleveland. If anything else is happening in Cleveland, let me know.
That sounded like a straight demon in that intercom. UFOs love places with intercoms. They do. They get their message across. But yo, you see how many spaceships was in that sky? That was more than 5. So whatever happened to that airport that night, that must have been them communicating, tapped into the airport frequency.
Imagine going apartment hunting and you found the apartment that you like. However, as you toured the apartment, you noticed the doors to the closets are all ripped off. What's up, cousins? And you know what? I'm back with another story time. We didn't already wasted too much time. I know I have not been posting, but I promise you, I am back. Let's not waste no time and let's get into it. So we're gonna call her B. So B was going apartment hunting shopping and she ended up finding an apartment she likes. As she's touring the apartment, she noticed that the closet doors are ripped off, which is kind of a little weird to her. So she's asking the realtor, like, hey, why is the closet doors ripped off? And she was told that they think the last tenant had some type of mental issues. Because the price was so great, she went ahead and got the apartment. So as she moves in the apartment, she immediately started experiencing things quick. For one, at night, she would hear the cabinets in the kitchen opening and closing by themselves. Now, that did weird her out, but she just moved into this apartment. So she's thinking like, oh, this apartment building is old, because she did say it was like more than 100 years old. So she didn't pay any other mind to it. Now, next thing that started happening was pictures that she had hung up was falling off the wall. Not even just pictures, random stuff would fall off the wall, fall off the dresser, and she still stayed in the house. She said she ended up having a dream one night in the house. So you know, one of those dreams where like you're conscious. I don't want to call it like sleep paralysis, but one of those to where like, you know, you're up, right? So she hears people talking in the house. So she hears a conversation between a man and a woman. Based off the voices, they was YT. She said the woman had on heels because she heard the click-clacking going across the floor as she's talking to whoever. She said she did not physically see them, but she can see them in spirit. And she said they was dressed like they was finna go out. They had formal wear on. She had on heels. He was dressed up like they was finna go somewhere. So they're by the kitchen just talking. She's fixing his tie. She's getting him together. But she said they would not move. They would just stand there and talk. Not to mention, this is not the first time she heard this man and woman having conversations. She's heard it while she's been asleep, and she also heard it while she's been awake as well. So while she's still dreaming, in her dream, she gets out of the bed and she goes look in the hallway to see who's talking. Now, she said when she looked down the hallway, she saw a demon. Yeah. She said she do believe it was very, very demonic because his skin or its skin, she said it wasn't even skin. It was more so like thickened blood. She compared it to Hellboy. Like, think of like Hellboy. That's what this thing looked like. So as she's looking at it, it notices her. So it starts to run after her. She runs in her room, shuts the door, and crawls under the bed. Now the thing follows her is in the room and peeks down under the bed to look at her. So it tried to reach underneath the bed and get her. She ended up running into the closet. But remember, the closet has no doors. So she's just sitting in the closet covering her eyes, and she hears him coming closer and closer and closer. As he's about to approach her, she wakes up. She woke up in a panic mode. She was scared. She was crying. She could not breathe because she could not just fathom what dream she just had. So she calls her dad. She tells her dad, hey, I had a really bad dream. I had a nightmare. Can you come over? Her dad ends up coming over until it was daylight. So it did not stop there. She did keep having the same dream over and over and over. And she also started hearing footsteps going back and forth upstairs. Mind you, no one lived above them. So she ends up going to her dad's house and she invites her friends over. So her and her friend and her dad is all just, you know, kicking it. So she ends up telling her friend, you know, about the experiences that she's been having in the house. What the friend says next, her friend was like, you know what, I believe you, because the time that she had went to her house before, she ended up walking into her room and she said she felt a shadow in her room or seen a shadow in her room and felt a presence breathing on her neck. She said it was a man and she felt him just breathing down her neck and it made her so scared. Her dad also chimed in and said one day he was sitting on the couch and it felt like something was vibrating under his butt. It felt like someone was trying to get him off of them as if he was sitting on someone. He said he heard like taunts of an older man. As if he was just sitting on him and he's like taking this old man's breath away. So he's like feeling the vibration of this man trying to get him up off of him on this couch. They wrap the conversation up. She ends up going home, but instead of sleeping in her room, she ended up sleeping in another room that night. And she had the same type of dream. So when she went to sleep, she was facing the left. However, when she woke up, she was facing the right. Mind you, she's dreaming, but she's conscious. So as she wakes up, she see this same shadow standing over her, watching her sleep. And it's just breathing over her. So she woke up panicking. She went right back to sleep, hoping it would go away. After that last encounter, she moved out the house. She said she did not believe in paranormal activity. She did not even think it was real until her moving in that apartment and having that experience. So cousins, if you have any story times, make sure you guys DM it to me or email it to the email that's in my bio, okay? Until then, enjoy this video.
I would have got up and seen that thing. I would have been bobbing and weaving. Okay? If I'm dreaming and I can control my dream, I'm not running under no damn bed. Especially not no damn closet. Nope, miss me with that one. Comment down below.
Do blind people see in their dreams?
If they did, what would they see?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, nigga. A blind person's POV. They've never seen anything. I'm talking about the people that's always been blind. Hello. Mm-hmm. They've never seen anything. But, so Zeke, say if they even see something when they dream, right? Hello. But do they actually believe what they see because they haven't seen anything?
I don't think they dream though.
But they're human. So it's like, how could they not dream? Bro, I honestly want to ask the blind homie though, bro. Like, this is kind of crazy.
They probably just heard voices in their dreams.
But why? A gut feeling of mine. My scientific knowledge is like cooking, and I feel like they actually do see shit, bro. Like the people that's blind, like I actually think they see shit, but I don't know what that is though.
Bro usually asks some dumb questions, but this one, I definitely like this one. Like really, do blind people dream? I would love to know that. If you guys know anybody that's blind, please ask them, do they dream and what they see? I never thought of that. That is a brilliant question. Seriously, that's a rabbit hole. Comment down below.
The shift has finally hit the fan. People are waking up and realizing that something is missing, something that is necessary, something that is needed. A little bit of almond joy, a little bit of nougat crunch, Hershey's bar, Reese's cup. They're realizing that they need chocolate. So the ones that have distanced themselves from us, they're waking up and realizing, hold on, that we've always been the magic, the black magic, y'all. What the hell?
That black joy even exists as a concept in the world is miraculous to me. Asians are no good at joy. We are good at working hard and being diligent and doing our best, but not joy. Colonizers too. Rich lives, no joy. We should never have hooked our stars to theirs. But black people, especially black Americans, are the best at joy. You've turned it into an art form. I know it came from terrible hardship that you've turned into soul and then into joy. And we, Chinese people, we just turn that hardship into more hard work. But I know you can't give it to us. We have to go out and earn it for ourselves just like you did.
What do you mean by that?
Where I'm from in Pennsylvania, it's mainly Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and the Spanish community, and bless their souls, are great people. They brought great culture and all that. But they always would mess up my beard. The first thing they would do is they would hack it off. I don't like my beard to be short, and they would always end up making it short on me no matter what I told them. And it would always be a language barrier too. And then because of the way my beard grows, I would try to explain to them that you can't make it even, you have to make it look even because of the way that it grows, and they would never do that. And then today I decided to give another barber a chance. After years, I came to a black-owned barber shop. And I'm just saying, I think I found a barber.
See, this is exactly what we tried to tell y'all for the past 400 years, but nobody didn't want to hear us. You know what I'm saying? What did y'all do? Y'all hid our history, y'all lied to us, y'all manipulated us, did some crazy things to us. For the past 400 years, we tried to tell y'all, we tried to show y'all how to live in harmony with nature, how to live in harmony with us. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to work in order to earn a living in this system. That's not how nature works. But y'all didn't want to listen to us. Then you guys took our spirituality, you turned it to religion, you made it evil so we wouldn't be able to use it and wake up out of this spell that majority of our people are locked in currently. But now the shift has literally hit the fan. Our brothers and our sisters are waking up, and now this is the collapse of this three-dimensional system because we don't want to play this game anymore. This is what actually brings me black joy. So yes, y'all, my brothers and sisters, the shift is here, but I want you to realize everywhere you go, I want you to know that you are someone's almond joy, okay? The shift is here. Everybody's going through it. They see it. They feel it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
I totally have a different perspective than that guy. Listen, if I'm used to this group of people and I move away, I'm around some other people, I'm gonna miss my people. I'm gonna miss my friends. These other people over there on the other side might not vibe the way you vibe.
With the wave conjugations, can you break that down a little bit deeper? How do you initiate the wave conjugation, or is something that's already propagating through space-time?
Wave conjugations actually be the ether. What we've defined is the ether that they did their very best to make go away. Because the Michelson-Morley experiment that they did in 1887, the same people reconducted that experiment 20 years later, and they were able to detect the ether. But that information wasn't published, or widespread, didn't become widespread. Why? Because they had taken the walk down quantum electrodynamics, and they didn't want to reverse their thing. But the only reason quantum electrodynamics came about was as a result of them not being able to prove the ether, which was that quintessence, that fluid that Newton wrote all of his equations based off of his understanding. The same way that air has to propagate sound.
With the wave conjugations, can you break that down a little bit deeper? How do you initiate the wave conjugation, or is something that's already propagating through space-time?
Wave conjugations actually be the ether. What we've defined is the ether that they did their very best to make go away. Because the Michelson-Morley experiment that they did in 1887, the same people reconducted that experiment 20 years later, and they were able to detect the ether. But that information wasn't published, or widespread, didn't become widespread. Why? Because they had taken the walk down quantum electrodynamics, and they didn't want to reverse their thing. But the only reason quantum electrodynamics came about was as a result of them not being able to prove the ether, which was that quintessence, that fluid that Newton wrote all of his equations based off of his understanding. The same way that air has to propagate sound, he recognized that there has to be a medium to propagate light and electromagnetism, and that medium, the ether. And Maxwell built all of his equations off of it, but they weren't able to prove it. So the wave conjugations, they actually define what happens where 4 forces meet, what happens where 8 meet, what happens where 6 meet, what happens where 12, or what happens where 24. All these natural folds that occur within the ethereal.
We had 5 elements before. It's only 4 now because they took out ether. They don't want us to know about ether, but ether is in the air. Ether is definitely in the air. And that ether that's in the air is unlimited energy.
In the book of Revelation, it talks about how 7 seals will be opened up at the end of days. And of these 7 seals, 4 are horsemen of the apocalypse. I'm about to quickly go through what these horsemen of the apocalypse do. The first horse released is the white horse that's given a bow. This is the horse of conquest. Many scholars believe that when this horse is released, nations will be conquered by a strong army. The second horse released is the red horse, who's given a great sword. He has authority and power to take peace from the world. At this point, people will be each other all over the place, basically going mad and insane because there's no peace. The third horse released is the horse of famine. It's a black horse and its rider has a pair of scales or balances. At this point, scarcity and sickness will run rampant throughout the earth. And the final horse to be released is the pale horse. This is the horse of. It will have power over 1/4 of the earth to unalive people by means of hunger and wild animals. I know you've heard this many times before, but the end is coming quickly, so it's time to repent and build your relationship with Christ.
The end is coming quickly. It's time to repent and get with the Most High. Yahuwah got his arms open, wide open, waiting for y'all to come. Because once these horsemen is loose, you didn't get to repent, GG's, you're a cook.
Urgent warning from law enforcement about the spread of a drug being called fentanyl on steroids. The drug is 10,000 times more potent than morphine and 100 times stronger than fentanyl.
These niggas made Super-fent?
Wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you to wrap it up. The Alphabet Boys have just dropped in their 25 kill streak, their 30 gun streak.
Yes, the atomic bomb,
the nuke. It's over. I'm sure most of us have seen what that drug has done to various communities across our country. But that simply wasn't enough. No, they needed to add a
times 100
multiplier to it. So the original had them leaning. What is this going to have them doing? Flying?
Floating? Levitating? What the hell could it possibly
make the human body do? 100 times stronger? That's
wiping out an elephant.
That shit would have
a golem
collapsing on the bridge. And just to confirm, because I know a few of you may not know what I mean when I say the Alphabet Boys, yes, I am in fact talking about the organization that is
The CIA.
they strike once again.
Just like that video earlier, when that man was walking like this, that's exactly what that thing gonna have him doing. Ruining people's day. That's what it's gonna do. And waste some tax dollars. Comment down below.
For the offence of publishing written material, the maximum sentence is 7 years imprisonment.
Oh, you son of a bitch. What are you trying to tell me? 7 years? Oh, you son of a ballback. Them days of being a keyboard warrior is done. Bread on. If you try to get up and be typing away, listen, you'll get smoked. You will get smoked. You can't just post and put anything out there on the internet. To all the mums, with the precious, precious, beautiful children who love to post them on the internet. Oh, you son of a bitch. You can go jail. In France, they're sending people, moms, dads, to jail for putting their children on the internet. Oh, you piece of... I'm not joking. Think about it. You're putting your kids out there on the net. Sometimes in the nappies. Sometimes they're even wearing them. It's a crime. Stop it.
If you tweet the wrong thing, you're going to jail. They have completely taken these people's freedom of speech away. Literally, away. Like you can't say nothing or you go into jail. Like he said, if you got those Twitter fingers, it's over.
I'm more than willing to talk through what you're able to take with you.
What, you're taking me away now?
Yes, so you're under arrest, so you're going to Harrogate, unfortunately.
You're taking me to Harrogate in the middle of the night over a tweet?
I am, unfortunately.
Is this what you signed up the police to do?
This is my role. I'm trying to be reasonable with you here.
So
if there's stuff you'd like to gather, I'm more than willing to allow you to gather some sort of stuff like medication, if you've got any numbers you need. But at the moment,
you join the police to go and arrest people at night for tweets online?
do you need any medication? I can't imagine that you are going to be in very long, but do you need any medication that you take at night?
No.
No. Do you need anything else you can think of? Wallet? Want to change your shoes or all?
I'd like to put some shoes on if that's alright with you.
Of course it is.
Righty, huh?
We will give you a search here.
Search? What?
Yeah, just to make sure there's nothing in your pocket that you can harm yourself with whilst you're being transported in the van. We're going to do it in here rather than outside so all your neighbours can gawk.
Oh, fill your boots, mate. I'm good. You do understand that I'm going to make a maximum fuss about this free speech union.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys just doing your jobs, obviously, but your dickhead bosses have just opened up a world of shit.
Trust me, if I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't have been. But I'm happy to give you...
I'm quite certain you two have got like 50 better things to do. Because what's your patch? Your Harrogate, North Allerton...
We're referred to as Hambleton. So
yeah.
We're also Harrogate District.
Yeah.
So if
but of course, like the police they're not going to be able to credibly tell anybody that they're under-resourced now if they're sending people out to arrest people for tweets. Well, there's no point us debating it, is it? It's your dickhead bosses. Could you... right, just a sec. Would you...
We'll be taking that with us, unfortunately.
Right, okay. Well,
It is not a joke, Zone family. It is not a joke. They definitely locking people up over there for social media. You heard what I said? They locking your ass up if you tweeting like Meek Mill. Your freedom of speech has been vaporized. Comment down below.
I'm like, something just dawned on me. I'm like, hold on. I never seen two cows do it before. Guess what they're gonna tell me? Because a cow is a female. A cow is a female. I did not know that. I said, okay. So how do they get pregnant? They said from a bull. A bull is a male. A bull cannot be a female. A cow cannot be a male. So I'm like, oh, that's how they produce milk. Because they are women.
No shit.
They are. Casper, That's why I get mind blown, and I'm like, damn. That's why the cow and the bull they do it or whatever. So I'm like, okay. But when the cow get pregnant, I never seen a cow bull. They said it's either a cow that come out or a bull. So I said, that's like a boy or a girl. So if I ever have another baby, my gender reveal will be cow or bull. Oh my God. This is mind blowing. Like I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid.
She definitely didn't pay no attention in science class. I learned this in elementary. Seriously, how did you not know cows are females and bulls are males? That is diabolical itself. You should have been paying attention in school, man. With that being said, Zone family, we have finally reached the end of the video. I truly appreciate it if you made it to the end. You are goated. You are super goated, okay? I would love to announce that I have memberships available now for you guys. If you guys want to tap in and join the family, join the membership, and get some exclusive perks, I will be posting the link for the memberships in the description. So if you guys want to join the family and support the family, please join the membership and get some perks. If you're not tapped in yet with the family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button. We definitely need you over here. We need you to hit that like button also to boost our algorithm. We definitely appreciate you. If this is your first time at the High Zone, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for every time I drop. We could be rocking with each other. I truly appreciate everybody who's been locking in and tapping in with me, helping the channel grow. It's truly a blessing to have you here with us at the High Zone. Truly do. With that being said, family, I love you guys. Vibrate high, stay aware, pay attention, question everything, people, and love thy neighbor. I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace.